Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia Quayle, what's going on, family?
Oh, what up?
Hey, welcome back, welcome back for another installment of Opinion Matters, where your opinions matter. So do us a whole favor and drop your opinions in them comments because we want to know. We want to know. Quez, what's going on with you?
Uh, well, not a whole lot, but y'all know how we gets down. We got a lot to talk about today. Um, oh man. But anyway, how's everybody's week been so far?
Yes, sir.
It's been cool. It's spring break, been
Went fishing
cool.
today. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Went fishing,
Yeah.
spring break and fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up and just went to the gym today. I ain't get a chance to do no, just
did
hang
you go in the gym or just went by the gym?
Ah, we doing that? Are we doing that, Lily?
Yeah, I chose violence today.
Oh, okay. All right, all
Mhm,
right, all
mhm.
right, all right. Cool. I will deal with you later. When you least suspect it, I will get you.
And my
But
little dog too.
other than that, man, I mean, everything is good on my end. Family, we are glad that you guys have gathered here with us on this night. You know how we do. We give out awards. And Chip, man, I don't know if I will say this. I don't know if you have them in your family.
Mm.
Haley, I don't know if you have them in your family. But I know y'all have ran across some rent-a-cops.
Yeah.
Some guys that are, you know, they have the imitation uniforms on and they take the job real serious, those kind of guys.
Top
Are you talking
But
flight
about
you
top
cats.
flight
also,
of the world?
Yeah.
yeah,
Type
yeah,
top flight cats.
top flight cop,
Okay,
But then you
okay,
also
okay.
had those guys that, they dreamed about being polices and sheriffs and all these type guys when they was children,
Yeah.
cops and robbers chase the bad guy. So with that being said, Lily, do you have that story for us?
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay,
Uh,
well, go ahead and let the people out here, and while she's getting the story together, I want to say what's up. What up, Jennifer Rogers? Good to see you.
So,
Hey, Mama Nance in the building.
Mama
I'm better
Nan.
than before. She in the
hey,
building.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, welcome. Thank y'all for joining us.
No doubt.
Okay, so get on. Man accused of impersonating FBI agent threatens to shoot victims. Wait a minute. Threatens to shoot victims, Georgia deputies say.
Mhm.
Floyd County, Georgia, a man was arrested after officials say he was claiming to be a Federal Bureau of Investigation agent. According to an incident report obtained by Channel 2 Action News, this is, we can't make this stuff up. It's Channel 2.
Look at this guy. This is a real story. Look at him. He might be kidding to some of y'all. Go ahead, Lily.
Somebody cousin. On Thursday, Floyd County deputies received reports of a road rage incident. Uh-oh, that's never good.
Mm-mm.
Road rage. When officers arrived, the victim told deputies that 42-year-old Michael Leonard Hicks was driving behind them at a high rate of speed before performing a pit maneuver on their car, causing them to spin out of the roadway.
Wow.
Deputies said in the report that Hicks identified himself as an FBI agent and threatened to shoot and kill the victim.
Not a police officer, an FBI agent.
He said he was doing big things.
Not a
Wow.
security guard. Nigga, I'm FBI. So let me paint this picture. This man is riding in his car. And for some reason, he feels like he's an FBI agent. Somebody pisses him off. Get on the road. And he gets mad and he chases them. I guess he got a little police light. He takes his light out and he throws it on top of his car and he chases the victim down and he forms a pit maneuver on him. As soon as he do the pit maneuver on him, he jumps out the car with his gun drawn. Get out the car, please, please.
I'm gonna need him to
Yo, pull
have
that picture
several
up one more
seats.
time, please.
I need him to have several seats.
Yeah. Wow.
But when the real cops showed up,
For
y'all remember
real,
in
though.
Harlem Nights when my man said on Harlem Nights where he said, see, y'all had him shook till some real boys showed up. The real boys showed up. I was like, you ain't no cop no more. You don't want to play cop no more.
It's really time to take top flight.
Exactly, man.
Time
Some of
to
y'all
run.
brothers, man, brothers and sisters, if you hadn't been to school, you hadn't went through the proper training, just because they sell this stuff in the pawn shop, what's the other shop?
Party City.
The fatigue party center, but there's another place where they get the fatigue and all of that stuff.
The army
What they
store.
call it, the army store, or whatever.
I forgot the name.
Man, that's an insult to the real people that do it, man.
Yeah.
So what's his name again, Lily? Mr. Hicks is his last name. Hicks is his last name. My brother, and I hate to call you my brother.
Michael Leonard Hicks.
Michael Leonard Hicks.
Let's call him Leonard.
Leonard.
Call him by his middle name.
Leonard. In this case, Leonard, and you have to be from Georgia. Good guy, y'all, man. Leonard, Mr. Leonard Hicks. My friend, enjoy the rest of your days
behind bars.
Behind bars. Because you have multiple charges, and we're not going to name them, but due to what we all just said on this show, everybody can pretty much figure out what those charges are. So, with that being said, my brother, Mr. Hicks, you will be receiving the Dan Award today. Like I said, we cannot make these stories up. Y'all give us multiple material every week, and we have to pick and choose who we want to talk about in that week. In this case, brother, you won. So, hey, man, enjoy that time. And, man, we'll see you in another life. Maybe when you get out, you can go to school and you can get that proper training if they allow you to. All right. So, with that being said, we have got to move on to this topic. Chip, you had something you want to say before we go?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on with this topic. It's gonna get heated tonight. We pray that you guys to stay in here with us, and we want to definitely hear your opinions on this matter. Chip, go ahead and give it to us, man, because it's gonna get heated tonight. I know we're gonna piss some people off. We might lose a few subscribers, but we also may gain many of them. But go ahead and give it to us.
Tonight, family, we want to hear you guys' opinion on. Okay, she's back. Tonight, tonight, family, we want to hear you guys' opinion on I take it as a very serious topic, man. Trans men and women's sports. How do y'all feel about men or trans men, people that was born biologically men, being involved with women's sports? We know that over the last few years there have been many women records broken by trans men, and we know that 9 times out of 10, whenever these trans men are in competition with women, it come out in their favor. They are the ones standing at the top at the end of the day. So, family, we want to hear y'all opinion on how do y'all feel about it?
I'm totally against it.
How do y'all feel about, just men competing in women's sports? Drop your
Okay.
comments.
Okay. Y'all ready for me?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Lily.
go
Go
ahead,
give it to
sis.
him.
Okay, so it's bad enough that we have to fight for women's rights. It's bad enough that women within our own species, some of us tear each other down. We don't need someone that was born genetically male coming in dominating our stuff because we fought to get to where we are. We are still fighting. Women are the least protected creature on this earth. And you want to come in and take what we have fought for. Stay in your lane. I mean, I'm not saying that transgender women should not play sports. Here's an alternative: create a lane just for transgender sports.
Mm,
I agree. I agree.
Create that lane because it's
mm,
not fair for a genetically a Dana, your DNA, your Dana says that you are a male. You have the physical strength of a man, and you coming in playing with all these women. What? How is that fair? You don't. I'm not gonna say you don't see, but I don't see transgender men or women that are deciding to be men. I don't see them trying to compete in men's sports.
Right.
well, I
And
don't,
I
I don't.
think it's because they know they can't compete. But go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, that was a great point. I don't think I've heard of that yet. Not on any level. I have to look more into it. Even on the high school level, I don't even know if it's a female that's consider herself trans that's actually on the football field panning
Chip.
up.
Chip.
Yeah.
I think it was you. You showed me a video of one that thought she was a boxer till she got knocked out. You
Oh
remember that
yeah,
one?
yeah,
You
yeah.
showed me that one.
That was
It was
awesome,
one.
man.
It was one. She
Yeah,
was a female boxer who was what, you know,
yeah.
to be
Well, she
hard.
did. Yeah, she actually thought she could compete with
Yeah.
men. She wasn't actually a trans lady. She just was a lady that thought,
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
undefeated. I can beat the world. And she got in there with a lesser ranked man, and yeah,
Tell them.
it turned out real ugly for sis, man.
Yeah.
That was ugly.
I
Man, you had to
mean,
bring that one up.
I mean,
But go finish your
it's
statement, don't you?
I mean, but it's like I said though, it on any level, high school level, of course we know it would be crazy to see a lady playing in the NFL, of course. Like I said, the boxing ring, it didn't go good. Even on it was a big John McEnroe. He caught a lot of flack for just saying that, coming from women because he said that, you know, um, I think he ranked the if you take men ranking and you take the top 200 and take the 200 ranked man in man tennis, he would beat the number one lady in woman in tennis. If she was number one and he was number 200. And sad to say that it sort of turned out his way when even with I'm talking about the biggest names on the court against men. So it's sort of obvious that it's a difference. It's a difference.
it's a physical difference. It's a genetic difference because, and this is not me bashing. This is not me being transphobic. This is just
No.
me stating the facts.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
were your DNA, if you get a blood test drawn, you can be presenting as a female, as a woman, or however you identify. But when you get a blood test, it's going to come back male if that's the way you were born.
Yes. Yes.
You
Well,
Yes.
cannot change that.
and your
That's right. That's right.
testosterone levels are different.
Now,
It's always
Yeah.
your muscle mass is different. It's so many different things that separate
Your genetic
men
makeup
from
is
women.
different.
Lily,
Yeah.
It's yes.
you said something a while ago, and Chip know exactly what I'm about to say. You said this while ago. Women have fought so long and so hard for the rights and to get where they are. But me and Chip had a question, and I know you have this question too. Even though you guys have fought, to be, Wonder Woman, why in the heck do you fight for the transgender to be a woman with you?
Now
But then get
that
mad when they do get into sports. There are some of those that
there are
contradict
some.
what they're saying.
There are those. I have seen the videos. I have watched the videos. I just honestly think it's a mockery.
You want them to be a woman with you until they start dominating in your woman. A
Yeah.
transgender gets woman of the year. How in the world does that happen? How does that happen?
That was what Caitlyn Bruce Kate the
Yes,
Jenner person.
Yeah.
whatever.
Jen,
The Trans Am dude, the Transformer.
I mean that if that wasn't a slap in the face to
To all women.
women everywhere,
yeah.
like
Wrong.
really.
Yes.
And
Um,
three, so they're saying that this person is woman of the year, and they have been a woman for less than what?
I don't even think at that time it was even a month or two.
maybe less than a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
How
And
do y'all feel about that in the comments? I need to hear y'all. I need to
I
hear
mean,
y'all.
I've been I'm not trying to be woman of the year, but I'm like, really?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I
mean, and
mean,
I get it. You trying to be all inclusive, but just some things everybody can't fit into.
Right.
This we were not created to be all inclusive. Yeah, there's a group where the majority can fit, and there is minority and majority for a reason.
Right. I
Is
feel
minority and
like
majority
you
for a
said
reason.
a while ago that they need to have their own lane.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with you having your
No
own
doubt.
created
No doubt.
space. I
No
mean,
doubt.
y'all already creating your own restroom, so it's fine if you have your own sports. It's
Yeah.
enough of y'all. It's enough of y'all to compete against each other.
Yeah, I mean, and you would not believe the amount of support you would get just by creating your own lane. But don't come in dominating a already crowded lane as it is.
Yeah, no doubt. Because every time they win, they taking the opportunity from a woman. So
Yeah,
and and like you said,
is
it's
is
already crowded. Uh
we
I don't
already our society already pits women against each other, and then we're already at each other's throats. That there's always a saying that you get a bunch of women together, it's gonna be a cat fight or whatever, and then we have
mm,
we are battling ourselves, and then we have to battle this as well. So you
yeah.
just throwing another log onto our never-ending fire.
Baby
Like,
girl been training all pretty much all her childhood life, college life, only to get beat by a man that ain't
Yeah.
even supposed to be in her sport.
that's supposed to be in a
Yeah.
whole different category.
And y'all
Yeah.
don't see nothing wrong with this?
I mean,
Man, boy, this world.
scholarships been lost. It's been plenty of
Yeah.
young ladies that they missed their opportunity to go to college because they got beat out. I saw two transgender. They was high school, and they was brothers, I think, and they went to state and came in state. They came in first and second. So they
In the
beat out
women's category.
in the women's category. So it's like, wow, how do
Like,
you?
at some point you got to draw a line somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. To all you transitions, you transformations, your transams. My question to you is,
You finna get beat up.
I don't care. My question to you is, how do you win in that sport that you ain't even supposed to be in and you brag? I won, I won, I won, I beat him, I won, but you ain't even in your lane.
I
You're
gotta,
competing against you have power horse legs compared to a woman.
I gotta show this. Since you brought that up, I gotta show this
Go
picture right
ahead,
here.
bro.
Give me a second. I want everybody to take a look at this picture right here. The one without the beard, she's was previously the record holder in Canada for women bench press. The other one is the new record holder for women bench press, the bearded guy right here. And yeah, but
You said it. I'm better than before. BS.
yeah, but and before my man, the other man that said decided a he was a
Transformer.
transgender before she decided he was a transgender. Actually, the other transgender held the record. 270 pounds. And but in Canada, you don't have to go through any type of hormone suppression or anything. You can just show up and say, I identify as a woman. And that's how the other guy was able to just, hey, I'm gonna break the
Making a
record.
just making a mockery of it. Just is like y'all don't see what's wrong with that.
Read Mama
Like
Nan's comment, Lily.
Mama Nets. Ooh, hey Mama Nets, how you doing today? It's just sin that's in the world, and it's not going to get any better as long as they are given rights to do so. You are absolutely
Amen.
right.
Because what we said off the air, and I dare, I'm not scared to say what we said off the air. Your government has tried and is still trying to push a law to where if I want to be a female tomorrow, me, myself, I can go into the woman's restroom because now I identify as a female. So I can go in the restroom, Lily, with your baby girl.
No, you can't.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
you
the
can't.
law that they want to push in this world, in America.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can't make this up, people. These are facts.
They've been fighting for it for quite
They've
some
been
time.
fighting for it.
What is the point? What is the point of that? That opens up the door for more human trafficking. One that opens up the door for sexual abuse. And
That,
like I said earlier, women, we are the least protected species. And you're gonna allow potentially a harmful man to come into the restroom with women. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I go into a restroom and I see somebody pull out a third leg or something, it's gonna be some problems.
Yeah,
Joe Lay
yeah.
Nance did a report on News People Should Know about a Trans Am that got put in prison because he identified as a woman. And while he was in there, he got about 4 or 5 of them pregnant. So once he got them pregnant, they said, hey, you're no longer a woman. You
Hmm.
must be transferred to the male facility.
Hmm.
Y'all knew this was a man from the get-go.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And
it's truly
I
about
get
just
it.
getting
It's
back to the basics, man. Just getting back to the basics. If we could stick to the basic, woman and man, we wouldn't be dealing with these problems. But I mean, they got so many different type of classifications or genders these days that everything trying to seep in. So and
okay.
in defense, I will say it ain't all of them, cause I did see some trans that wasn't agreeing with men being in women's sports. So I will say that that some trans women don't feel like it's right. So I salute them, and I hope that they do get their own lane. If that's how they want to, if that's how they want to live, they deserve it. If they gon' if they gonna live like that, then give them their own lane. They deserve it.
Okay, so I'm better than before says Starbucks and other restaurants don't have separate gender restrooms.
Yeah, yeah,
Starbucks don't get my
they
money.
doing that. Tarjay doing it. Well, they have done it. I noticed. I want to say probably a few years ago now. I would go to Starbucks and go to the restroom. You used to see where it had male on the door and female on the door. Now it's nothing. It just use restroom. Hey, whoever come out of there comes out of there. Hey, whoever goes in there, man.
Now I've seen, places like little small places that may only be able to have one restroom. Okay, but places Starbucks, Tarjay, really you're trying to make and
Trying to make wrong,
I
right?
know this is going to sound really 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 jacked up. It's going to sound crazy, but you're trying to, and I get it because we're minorities. It's just you just can't do that because what do I look like going in a man's restaurant?
Right.
What
Yeah.
do I look like going in the men's locker room, slapping one of y'all on the butt, talking? Shut up. Put your hand down. Talking about let's go get out here. Let's I know I'm finna sound crazy, but let's get out here and throw this pig skin around. What do I look like?
Right. Now, what Lily, all that you said though, Chip, I ain't seen a stud yet go in the men's bathroom.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I ain't seen one yet.
and then
Mm.
and a lot of times when stuff like that do start to happen, then the majority, no matter how small the minority is, it could be one person that do want to go in the restroom, and but now they want to change the rules of everybody else in the locker room so that this person can enter the locker room. Do how do you feel about that? Do you guys think that's fair?
No.
Uh-uh. Because I mean, it's one out of 100 people. I'm like, I'm sorry, and I know it sounds the way it sounds, but it's another restroom. It,
G.I. Jane was
it's another restroom.
G.I. Jane was it was a crazy movie. But I want to ask
Yeah.
all of you women out there, including you, Lily, because that was Hollywood.
Yeah.
Do you really think a woman could endure that?
Honestly, I think yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But
So do you think a
do
woman
I
can
want to?
really
No.
do you think a woman can really endure being on that NFL football league, running that football? Now I ain't talking about coming on there being the punter, because the punter don't get touched. The kicker don't get touched. I'm talking about you running that football and you catching that football like that man doing.
Oh,
So with all that
I'm
being
built
said,
different.
I'm
I'm
saying
not
the
built
same
for
thing.
that.
I'm saying the same thing Chip was saying a while ago. Why is it that we have men on the basketball court with the women? That ain't
And the
right.
minute and the
My
minute
baby girl,
that transgender person throws an elbow and
right.
put somebody
Yeah.
eye out.
Yeah,
Then what?
it was a volleyball game. Think it was late last year. I saw the video was circulating where a transgender was playing volleyball, and he jumped up and spiked the ball, hit the young lady in the face, and knocked her unconscious.
See,
And later he posted the video in a part as part of his highlight reel. Him
Mm.
jumping
how
up,
do you
spiking this ball.
how do you take pride in doing that? How do you take pride in, oh, I dominated a person that is genetically and physically weaker than you?
Yeah.
What do you get out of that?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it that you're too scared to face the arena in a man's world? Like, really?
Right. Lily, read I'm better than before last comment.
They have female football leagues that have slightly different rules. Yeah, they do.
But they
They
wear
do.
draws. Chill. They wear draws. They run around in lingerie.
That was an experience.
But I mean,
When and
they
I
weren't
have
out there
witnessed it.
killing. See, men try to knock each other heads off. That's a gladiator sport.
Yeah.
NFL is a gladiator sport. I mean, all the way down to Pop Warner. Man, we were Pop Warner. Chip, you mean we were Pop Warner, man? Man, we were not there soft tackling. Even when we weren't playing football, Lily, when we were playing throw 'em up football in the street, we were tackling without pads.
Yeah.
There wasn't no girl out there with us. The girls was over there hopscotching and jumping jacks and not jumping jack, but jump roping and double dutching and they were doing all the girly things, man. We wasn't over there playing combing hair and all that and learning how to plait and man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Now,
man.
When I say this,
Real men stand up.
there is nothing wrong with women playing football. There is nothing wrong with
If it's nothing wrong playing it if they in their lane.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
finish my thought process. There's nothing wrong with women playing football. There's nothing wrong with men doing hair. But no, seriously, there's nothing wrong with it because I know some men that can slay, and they are
really men.
They straight as a straight pin.
Okay.
They heterosexual, have families, everything. That's just their talent.
So they know how to plait and braid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chip. I'm speaking for all the men that I grew up with, man. I don't want to know how to plait no hair or braid no braids. I mean, I'm not knocking all the men that do it. Shouts out to y'all brothers that do that and y'all real brothers. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with y'all knowing how to do hair. Quail, that dude Quail. I'm not braiding hair, busting no bumps.
Not busting bumps.
I ain't doing none of that, man. I'm all man, bro. Yeah. I don't need. Hey, God give me some daughters. I'm not gonna ever know how to do their hair. If I gotta call Lily to come do it, Lily come braid my girl's hair. God dang it!
If you were put in a position to where you had to, you would.
House. No. Hey, I switched it to the back and put a rubber band on it.
Oh yeah. I pulled that off a couple of times because old dad got to do what dad got to do.
Yeah, I mean, and women got to do what women got to do. Because like me personally, I know how to change a tire. I know how to. There's another car part called the manifold intake hose. I know how to change that. But I don't want to just be like, yeah, I'm getting ready to change this tire for a living. No, that's not what I'm.
And I know that's another show because we actually kind of covered that. I don't want
we touched
women
on
changing tires and pulling alternators and batteries out. I mean, and that's the light stuff. I don't think women should be doing that. I mean, I know there are some female mechanics, and we're not gonna get into that. Shots out to y'all too that do what y'all do. But I don't want my woman. I don't want mine doing that. Nah.
Okay. Well, we talked about this off the air. About the law to where that they're trying to pass to where a transgender person does not have to reveal that they are transgender. Let's talk on that for a minute.
Danger.
That can lead to people losing their lives.
Yes, danger.
Very dangerous.
I don't if I cut my body parts off, I couldn't think of the right word, but my genital areas, if I do away with them and I get the wax and all that, and I say that now I'm not Quail, I'm Queen Latifah.
Really?
I don't have to tell you that I was once a man.
Why you?
I don't have to tell you that.
Queen Latifah.
I'm just saying. I mean, it was close to quail as I could get. I mean,
No, you could have did Quisha. But
okay,
anywho.
Quetlavia or whatever. But still, I don't have to tell you that I used to be a man and vice versa. If you were once a woman and now you identify not as Lily, you just Lee. I'm just saying, you don't have to tell me. They trying to pass, and I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments, have they passed the law? Y'all tell me in the comments, because I want to say they did pass the law because some people lost their lives.
I think in certain states.
Yeah,
I think in some states.
It don't differ in states, you know.
That's on the state level.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with that. Say me. Just I'm using myself as an example. I go out, I find me a nice, guy, whatever, and we get married and want to have kids. And unbeknownst to me, this person that I'm wanting to spend the rest of my life with used to be was born a female. Now, and you don't disclose that information, that's taking away from me. That's taking away my right to choose, because I need to be able to choose whether I want to be in that kind of relationship. Say down the line we trying to have children and we can't, because guess what? Both are female parts. Two female parts cannot produce a child. You need a male part and a female part. And you don't tell me that's you starting the relationship off with a lie. Why would you want to do that?
Some people lie.
That's just as bad as if I have AIDS and I'm out here having unprotected sex. Whoever I'm out here having sex with, they need to know the dangers. And that's, give me the choice to say, hey, whether I want to be in that situation. Don't take my choice away from me, because when I find out that I had no choice, that's when we had the problem. That's when I'm blowing my top. That's when your life is in danger.
Right. There are some doctors out there that's magically surgical with that knife. They can fix you up where no one could ever tell, unless you really told them that I once was a man. I'm just saying, they good.
Your birth certificate say what you are. Say what you say you were born a male or a female.
How many guys or women going into a relationship saying, "Let me see your birth certificate"?
I get that. I get that. I totally get that. But still, we have to draw the line. And yes, I'm all for transgender people having their rights. Because you are a person, you bleed red blood just like I do. But I think you need to be in your lane. I'm in my lane, Quail in his lane, Chip in his lane. Be in your lane.
You need your lane.
Stay between the yellow and the white of your lane.
We're not getting your lane. That's your lane.
Yeah, because even if just say if I was in my high school days, and if it was a transgender female out there on the field, playing as one of the guys, I don't even think if she was on my team, I know that I'm not gonna hit her as hard as in practice. Now the other team, I still if I knew, man, that's transgender. I know that I'm not gonna go as hard, especially like in something like football, like I said, boxing. Like we saw the one dude just brutalized the lady in the ring. I don't know if I would even be able to do that, man. I don't think I have that in me. I may outrun you on the ring.
She put herself in a position.
I may outrun you on the track field.
She put herself in that position. Yeah. So she had to deal with those consequences.
And Chip, I don't think I saw what you sent me, but I believe he still held back with the punch. I don't think, because he probably felt like, man, if I hit her, I kill her.
Yeah. I don't think he totally went in.
I don't think he went in
like he could.
Yeah.
I think he even eased up. So.
But it's still showed you that she had no business being okay. Then Chip, you sent me another video. I believe it was you that sent me the video. It was you about the track when they had the male. They had all the. It was a relay or something,
The
right?
440 relay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all women, and it was this male that was in it. When I tell you, this man surpassed all of them by himself. He took off late.
Yeah.
They was already down the track. He took off late, caught them all.
Yeah. So
That's not that ain't fair, man. That ain't
it's not fair. And they always and people always want, oh, fairness, 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 fairness. Well, let's be fair and give transgender people their own lane.
Mama Nan said both men and women need to stay in their own lane. Bottom line.
Bottom line.
I am with that 100.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
100. All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. We
no doubt
got a lot more that we could possibly say on this topic, but we don't want to keep y'all forever. We want y'all to return with us next week. So with that being said, Chip, go ahead and give it to us, bro.
Hey, family. Man, this is, it's crazy to even be talking about this, men in women's sports, men dominating women's sports, men taking opportunities from women. You know, uh, okay, you consider yourself a trans, I'm fine with that. If that's what you consider yourself, I can rock with you on that. Who am I to tell you any different? But me as a man is my natural. It's my natural. It's come natural in me to protect our women, and that's all I want to do. That's how I feel about it. If you weren't pushing ladies out of that number one spot, then fine. But we see it happening too often now. Women losing opportunities because we have biological men stepping into women's sport. We would love to hear your comments and how you feel on it. Don't forget to leave them. Go ahead, Felicia.
Ooh, okay. All right. So with that being said, you can follow us, the Mupixo team, Opinion Matters team. You can follow us right here on YouTube under the Mupixo channel. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you can know when we're on and when we're posting. You can follow us on Instagram at opinion_matters_show. That is opinion_matters_show on Instagram. You can also follow us on TikTok at Mupixo NPSKOM. That is Mupixo NPSKOM. Right now, we need y'all to hit that thumbs up, smash it, smash it. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you not feeling what we talking about this week. Either way, interact. Also, if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, please drop it in the comments and let's talk about it and share, because sharing is caring. Take us out, Quails.
Well, I know you and Chip, he always closes out. Lily, you always do what you do. And both of y'all guys do a great, phenomenal job. I love y'all, man. I say it on the air, man. I give y'all
appreciate that,
man. Right here, man. I really appreciate y'all being a part of the Mupixo team. Everybody in the comments, we appreciate y'all for being a part of Opinion Matters team. I gotta say this. I gotta leave some food for thought. Chip, Lily,
yes,
all of our riders that are in the comment, Mama Nance, Jennifer Rogers, I'm better than before. At 6:00 in the morning, I gotta take a trip. Chip, Lily, all of y'all in the comments, I'm walking out of here tomorrow morning as Batman. I'm leaving food for thought now. Food for thought.
Is that how
I am
you
going to be
identify?
Batman in the morning. There's
Okay,
nothing
Batman.
you can say, Lily, or Chip. You can't say nothing. Reason being, these are my rights. I was born Batman.
No, you wouldn't.
So hold up, Lily.
No, you
So,
wouldn't.
Chip, and all of y'all in the comments, we might have to take our Dan Award back from my old boy, Mr. Hicks. He felt like he was an FBI agent. He might have been one.
He deserved that one. That's how he
Because here's the
identified.
thing,
He
Lily.
deserved it.
If I say that I'm a woman tomorrow, there ain't nothing nobody can say. Wrong or right.
Oh, I could say a whole lot.
You can say a whole lot, but I can sue you. What they call it? What's the word, Lily? Give me the word. What they call it? Discrimination. What's the word? It's another word. Is it discrimination? Something where you can't talk about them. You can't say anything about the LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't say nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's called being
Can't say nothing.
extremely sensitive.
Okay. Well, I'm Batman tomorrow. I'm fighting crime.
Okay.
Batman in the morning. Nobody can say nothing because you're discriminating against me. I was born Batman.
Speak on that. If that's the case, I'm Superman, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. Chico, what up, bro? Exactly.
Chico.
Exactly. He's Superman and I'm Batman, and we are what's their name? Chip. What's the DC comic? What's the name?
Dynamic duo. Yeah.
Not the dynamic duo. The what is it? What they call? All of them together.
Justice League.
Justice League. We are the Justice League.
All right. Yeah.
Lily, you Wonder Woman. And Chip, you Flash. The Justice League. And we could be that because it's our right. And you can't say nothing against that. It's all right. But anyway, that's just a little food for thought. You could be what you want to be, and nobody can say anything about it. Right or wrong, they can't say nothing. Well, with that being said, man, Lily told y'all if y'all had something y'all want to tell us or do a show on, please leave it in your comments. Yes, and we'll get to it. Man, we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. And we want everybody to have a great weekend. We will see you guys on next Thursday night at 7 p.m. sharp. Make sure y'all pay attention to all those shorts that we drop. All right? We love y'all, man. Deuces.
Bye.
All righty then.
Bad as I hate to, man, I want to do a show on Trump, but I really don't. How y'all feel about that?
I think we still indictment.